YouTube, what's happening? Zay Learns in full effect. I want to talk about the 5 ways that semen retention can help you and how it's helped me. And I also want to thank all you guys who've been subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. It makes me happy inside and out that you guys are supporting the channel and that there's people out there who are on the same journey as me or at the start of their journey trying to improve. So thank you guys for that. So the first way that semen retention has helped me is it's helped my spirit. See, your spirit is such a huge part of what we're here on this earth. When we leave this earth, our body stays here on this earth, but our spirit continues to move on wherever we go. And one thing that with semen retention, how it helps your spirit, you start feeling more whole. You start wanting to have a better relationship with the most God, with God, with the Most High, and you focus on the purpose. What is your purpose? Those are the questions that you ask yourself. That I ask myself. What am I here on this earth for? So that leaves it open when you're on this journey. It leaves you to critically think and focus on your purpose instead of all the distractions out there. It helps you focus on what is important. I know for me, I started to get more involved with with ministry. I started getting more involved with my church. I started getting more involved in coaching. I started helping give back to the kids who are in my community and coach those kids up to be men and understand that, they are kids, they have fun, but at the same time that, there are those struggles and those challenges in life. So, but that helped me get more focus on my spirit, and it led me to go more towards my purpose and my calling. And for many of you, by being on this journey, you're naturally are going to be pushed towards your purpose in your journey automatically. But it gives you, it helps your spirit. It actually, in a way, I wouldn't say it vexes you, but it just forces you to really critically think. And also it forces you to get pushed toward what you're called to do. So it helps your spirit. 2, with semen retention, it helps your body. How it helps your body is because you're not letting go all these nutrients outside of your body that is supposed to be inside your body. As men, especially if you're married, or if you're gonna want to have kids, we're here on this earth to create or procreate. Now, if you're not procreating and having a kid, then we must be finding ways to create, whether it's creating a business, or it's developing a skill to where we can get money based on the skills that we have. And with that money, we'll be able to either put it towards business, or we can put it towards helping the next generation. And that includes what goes back to procreating. So you'd be able to provide for your family and then have wealth, so you'd be able to provide for your kids and your kids' kids. So as men is to create and procreate. And how does that connect with the body? Your body improves because for me personally, I started realizing, okay, I'm not married, and being single, I gotta find ways to improve myself and develop my market value as a man. I need to develop my skills, and I need to go to the gym and develop my body. So that it forces you to go in areas that you need to improve on. And while your body improves, you develop the confidence that you need because you're going into the gym, you're lifting weights, and you're going outside and running. And you develop those regimens to where you develop confidence to where you can go up to anybody with the utmost level of confidence. If you can apply for that job, you can go after the woman that you want. You can build what you want to build based on the effort that you put in. And a lot of it has to do with developing your body. I mean, your appearance matters. It really does. Whether you're a leader of a Fortune 500 company, whether you're a pastor of a church, whether you're a head coach, looks do matter. Appearance does matter. So taking the effort to take care of your body, whether it's having a better skincare or developing features that will help enhance you as a man, is important. So yes, your body, your appearance, it does matter. I know for me, I was around maybe 200 pounds a few years ago, and I've gotten down to 180. But it happened naturally. It helped me. What I also started realizing by taking care of my body, I started to watch what I eat. Going to the gym helps, but also just by trial and error, okay, I want to develop a better body. Okay, develop a better body. Okay, I need to work out. Okay, I need to go lift weights. Okay, I need to go run. I want to lose some weight. Okay, I need to take care of my eating habits so I'll be able to finish my workouts. So those little baby steps you develop while being on this journey as well, and you'll steady to gradually improve. So your body, your appearance is huge. Number 3 is your energy. Your energy improves because you have all this built up energy that you would have released, whether it be doing something else that maybe you're not supposed to be doing, or if you're married and you're trying to have a kid, you lose a lot of energy. But it's positive because you're using that energy to try to have a kid and multiply. And it says in the Bible about multiplication and growing your family. But if you're not doing that, and it's good to be able to use that energy to channel towards either your purpose or your goals, your ambitions, your dreams, anything that you put your mind to and set your mind to, you will be able to go ahead and fulfill that and accomplish that because of the energy that is provided to you to where you can put it towards your goal. That doesn't mean that there is not going to be challenges. That doesn't mean that there isn't going to be adversity, but you have the energy to go ahead and put it towards your goals. And it's based on your attitude and it's based on your effort. So your energy is huge. It definitely changed my perspective. My energy became higher. I started to wake up earlier in the morning, around 4:30, 5 o'clock, going to the gym. And then after going to the gym, I'll read a book. I'll read about maybe 5 to 10 pages of a book. And then after reading the book, then I'll eat breakfast. And when I eat breakfast, I make sure that I watch what I eat. So I have the certain amount of food that I eat that'll help me provide the energy for me so I can get ready for my work day. Then I have my work day. And then after work, I can have the choice to listen to music or listen to audiobooks or to relax and listen to music. But it helps you develop a regimen and a system by having this energy to put towards the areas that is going to help improve your life. So your energy is key. And number four is your approach. Your approach is key, because there is so much adversity that each individual will face, but it's based on how you handle it. And for me, I noticed when I wasn't on retention that I was a little bit more emotional when adversity hit. You know, I didn't, at times I didn't think logically, and I was more reactive instead of proactive. My approach changed when I started on this semen retention journey. And don't get me wrong, it's not a placebo effect. It allows you to be a little bit less reactive and more grounded. And it applies to self-control. When you have that self-control as a man, it's one of the most powerful tools that you can have as a man. Because when life hits you, whether your finances are affected, whether you go through a breakup, or you have a family member that is sick, that's tough and it's rough. But at the same time, God wouldn't put you in that position if you couldn't handle it. And it's just those type of issues are actually a blessing, because that heavy is the head that wears the crown. I believe I said that right. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. So that means that even though you're going through this adversity and all these challenges, you're able to handle that. And you're not gonna break and you're not gonna crumble. And with this retention journey, it allows you to think logically and find solutions and move forward. Now, it doesn't mean that if you're not on retention that you can't find solutions, because you can. But it allows you to be more grounded. It allows you to take life head on and face the challenges logically and not emotionally, and continue to be on your grind and your purpose. So your approach, your attitude, and your perspective is such a huge thing that changed for me. It just seemed like things that affected me when I wasn't on semen retention, I can approach that same issue and it doesn't bother me or affect me like it did before. You could say it's an experience, but at the same time, I've stayed grounded and not allowed my emotions to get the best of me. That doesn't mean that at times you can get emotional, but you become less emotional and start thinking more logically. And you'll be able to handle issues the best way possible by being grounded. So that's for the number 4 is the approach. Number five is assertiveness. Assertiveness is such a great tool to have and to build. Assertiveness as a man is necessary. And at times you could be a little bit, it's a middle ground between aggressive and passive. You don't want to be passive as a man, and you don't want to be too aggressive as a man. You want to be assertive. When you're assertive, it's the medium. It's where you're compassionate, but not too compassionate to where you're being taken advantage of. You're aggressive, but you're not too aggressive to where you don't have the compassion that you need. So assertiveness is the middle ground. And with this semen retention journey, it has helped me. Before, I used to allow a lot of things to slide because I at times I was a people pleaser. I wanted to, I wanted to fit in and get along with everybody. And not everybody is going to like you. By being on this journey, it helped me change my perspective, realize, not everybody's going to like me. Not everybody's going to like you. And, not everybody's going to like this video. I mean, I've gotten, a few comments that weren't so great, but at the same time, there are people who are supportive of the videos that I put out. But I don't allow that to stop me or affect me, because I realize that being assertive is one of the most important tools to have as a man, and realize, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks of me. And as for you, it shouldn't matter what anybody thinks of you. If you're called to do something and you have a purpose to do something, nobody outside should affect what you do on your day to day. So assertiveness keeps things in perspective, and it allows you to continue to be your best authentic self, continue to stand on your grind, and also let people know, okay, if they ask you, if they wanting to help out at an event, and you have another event that's coming up, you have that assertiveness to let them know, hey, listen, today is not a good time. We can discuss this later on, or when the next event comes up. I'll be more than happy to help with that. But instead of, oh yes, I can do this, but you already have something that's already booked, but you're afraid to let that person know because you don't have that assertiveness to say, hey, listen, it's a little bit busy today, so we can address this at another day, or I gotta go to my family's event, or a boss is telling you to, hey, I need you to work overtime. There's times where it's like, hey, I can work overtime, but there are times where, hey, I need to spend time with my family. I need to take a rest. Now, it's finding that line of assertiveness and not being aggressive and not being passive. So assertiveness is very key. So I went over the 5 things. The 5 things is making sure that your spirit is right, your body, your approach, your energy, and assertiveness. So those are the 5 things that has helped me build as a man on this semen retention journey. I appreciate y'all. Much love. Zay Learns out.